Warning, attending a Blue Angels air show may cause excessive neck craning, involuntary saluting, and sudden urges to enlist by aviators. Attendees may experience heart palpitations, patriotic goosebumps, and shouting. As strangers, keep all snacks, small children, and sun hats securely fastened. Not responsible for spilled drinks, drop jaws, or FAA 18 Hornet envy. Ear protection is not encouraged unless you enjoy feeling your skeleton vibrate. Do not attempt barrel rolls in civilian vehicles. Muir assumes all risk of becoming a lifelong air show addict. Fly responsibly. Okay, we're in line waiting to get into the Pensacola Naval Air Station. Wanting to see the Blue Angels. Getting closer now. We made it in.
Okay.
The Blue Angels. Scheduled takeoff time for Blue Angels 10:30 this morning. Take the Blue Awnings at the Chevron location. And complimentary bleacher seating is available as well. And at 1,200 feet of pushover, putting a lot of negative G on the airplane, so everything that's not strapped down or buckled in is now on the ceiling of the airplane. That would be a no-no for your commercial pilot because he would spill your martini for sure. I want you to listen as he lands the aircraft. You're going to hear him reverse the propellers. In other words, change the pitch of the props from positive to negative, so that instead of pulling air, it's pushing air. Along with the hydraulic brakes, allows this aircraft to stop at a very, very short distance, 2,000 feet or so. Touchdown. And reversing. No, I'll take that back. Blue Angel number 2 is in, number 5 is in the 2 jet. Blue Angel number 6 is in the 6 jet. Airborne, they call gear. Gears retracted. Afterburners are deselected, the smoke comes back. And here comes the 180-degree roll. Heading back towards center point to about 450 miles an hour into another overhead maneuver. This overhead maneuver, a full loop. As they start down the back side of the loop and they clear that maneuver, you'll notice our solos will be rolling from your right to your left. There goes solo. at the stern of the aircraft. Watch now as Blue Angel 5 goes inverted. Blue Angel 6 remains upright. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Fortis, the mirror image. Our lead solo. The maneuver he's about to perform is a minimum radius turn to show you the very close, tight turning radius of the Super Hornet. Performed in afterburner, this is a 7G maneuver. Ladies and gentlemen, the minimum radius turn. Very shortly now, over your left shoulder, here come our solos. This maneuver is going to be opposing minimum radius turns. Now, be over your left shoulder very shortly, ladies and gentlemen, at center point, watch it. Ace pilot now performing a high speed minimum radius turn will pass back over center point at the same time. Okay, this is going to be for all of you really good Top Gun fans. All of you guys that have a need for speed, check this out to your left. shows you what 700 miles an hour looks like. 0.94 Mach, 94%. Very, very difficult. And throwing a full loop in, overhead loop on it, even makes it worse. But anyway, probably the most difficult maneuver this team performs, ladies and gentlemen, is the line abreast loop. Boss just called no maneuver. He does not like the cloud cover, so we'll get the flat pass. Too much cloud cover. That maneuver difficult enough as it is on a good day. Let's watch now as they approach center point. You'll notice that boss will be calling for them to light their afterburners. Each Blue Angel jet has two GE414 engines in them, producing 20,700 pounds of thrust in afterburner. Very shortly, you're going to see him light the afterburner as they approach center point, and you're going to hear what we call around here the sound of freedom. Afterburners are lit, smoke is disappearing. Solos joined up formation once again, folks. This time they'll be coming from your right. What it looked like as they pull the jet into about a 23-degree nose-up high position that we call high alpha. Alpha being angle of attack, the angle the wing makes with the direction the aircraft is moving. From your right, ladies and gentlemen, it's a high alpha. Lights his afterburners and hangs his jet strictly on the power of his two GE414 engines. He is flying on the very edge of the envelope. Blue Angels number 5 and is the boss, and what he's doing basically, he's telling the guys what he's doing with his right hand and his left hand. Right hand on the control stick, left hand on the throttle. Pilots are going through the pre-landing checklist, making sure landing gear is extended, flaps are set correctly for landing, all the other systems on the aircraft look good. And of course, if they were landing on board an aircraft carrier, the arresting hook or landing hook would be out as well. Now they will be calling out airspeeds here, folks, strictly for spacing for the aircraft behind them. However, when they come around to land, I want you to notice that they're going to be flying what we call angle of attack. I mentioned that to you before, strictly the angle that the aircraft is making wing makes with the direction that they are moving. On the Super Hornet, the angle of attack for landing right around 7.5 degrees gives the pilot an extremely good view of the landing area that they're about to touch down on. As they come by and land, I'm going to introduce you to the members of the team. I want you to also notice no flares. Nobody tries to make the landing smooth. They'll drive right into the ground at that constant 7.5 degree angle of attack. If you tried to flare or to smooth the landing out when you're landing on an aircraft carrier, you'd never catch a wire. So all of our landings are field carrier landing practices, or FCLPs. Flying the #1 jet, ladies and gentlemen, this gentleman joined the team last year, assumed command of the Blue Angel Flight Demonstration Squadron, and the leader of the flight demonstration team. He flies the jet Mark #1. Everybody refers to him as the boss. Ladies and gentlemen, Commander Adam Bryant, United States Navy. This gentleman has been with the team for 2 years, both years as Blue Angel #2. Flying the #2 jet, Commander Jack Kilty. Blue Angel #3 joined the team last year, assigned to fly as Blue Angel 3, the left wing in the diamond formation. Ladies and gentlemen, Major Brandon Wilkins, United States Marine Corps. This gentleman now in his second year with the team. Last year he was Blue Angel #3. This year he's moved into the more demanding position of Blue Angel #4, our slot pilot, Lieutenant Commander Wes Perkins. This gentleman now finishing his 3rd year with the team, having flown 1 year 7. Last year he was Blue 6. This year he's Blue Angel #5, the lead solo squadron operations officer, the 700-mile-an-hour man, Commander Thomas Zimmerman. This gentleman now in his 2nd year as a member of the team, having been the team narrator last year. This year the opposing solo, ladies and gentlemen, Lieutenant Connor O'Donnell, United States Navy. These folks will finish their 2 or 3 year tour with the team, and then it's back out to the Fleet Marine Force. And once again, picking up all of the important duties of defending everything we love so dearly in this country. And for that, we certainly do thank them. Unfortunately, we won't get to see them taxi by today, folks. That'll be it for today. 10:30 again tomorrow. We'll do it again. Support officers.